G'day guys, Lemon Eating Cow here, and today I am back playing Final Fantasy 15. Bit of a dust storm here. I am attempting yet again, because I still haven't bloody got one. I'm trying to get a Magitek Suit V2. Now, there's been people come into the chat. I'm still not level 120 either. I still need to do that. There's been people coming into the chat or leave comments on the on my videos saying they've got like, you know, 12 of these at least. Someone says, I think a guy named V2 says he has like 30 of them or something crazy. I still have not got even one yet. Not even one. So yeah, let's make an attempt at getting some more at the moment. Well, let's make an attempt at getting one at least. So I'm just here at the Weaver Wilds. It doesn't really matter too much where you are, as long as well, as long as you can get the Magitek engines to come and land, you should be able to get them. Usually I farm down around here, or around here, and around here. I don't believe any particular place has a higher chance to give it to you. It comes down to anecdotal evidence or just personal evidence, really. As far as gear goes, I'm not using anything fancy. I'm going to be using the Ring of the Lucii to make it quick because you can just destroy them. So what method I'm going to be using is a saving and reloading method. So what you do is when you get a Magitek engine to come in, you just save your game, and then you see what drops out of the Magitek engine. If it's an MAX Angelus, you kill it, and then see what it drops, and if it doesn't drop what you want, you reload again. Yeah, so that's a bit of a boring method, or a boring way to do it, but I think it's the most effective way to do it. So, g'day everybody in the chat here. Oh, there's quite a few people already. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I'm going to be using the reloading method. Hopefully it works, we'll see. I've already had one MAX this morning to get some pictures for this this stream. Also, something that I wanted to get, I'm not sure exactly if you can get it to drop from these guys, but I need a Megaton or a Megatron or a Megratron. I think it's a Megaton. I need a Megaton to upgrade my Noise Blaster to the Noise Blaster Plus. I think it's possible that one of these mechs that drop out of these ships give you one. I could be wrong. Maybe they only spawn at the forts, but I don't know why I killed that anyway. But there is a mech that drops a a Megaton, which you need to upgrade the Noise Blaster. Otherwise, I think the only way you can find a Noise Blaster, goddamn, can't even speak. The only other way you can find a Megaton is by going to Chapter 13. There's one in there, and I don't have a save around that, so yeah. G'day, Johan, Geordie Wolf, Misthal, Yaz, Passion Love. All right. Mr. Percy's, Brandon, and Euro. Euro? Oh, and Special K. Special K is from Australia. G'day, mate. We don't get many Aussies through here, actually. I think, like, we only get a few, actually. Like, Philadry, I know is Aussie. And we got Mad Canned, which is quite a good Aussie meme. How is Tekken 7 online? Oh, man, if anybody saw my Tekken stream the other day, holy shit, embarrassing, man. I just got clobbered every single match. Tekken 7 online's not going too good, but what I've done is I'm starting to learn different characters. I feel a huge weakness of mine, among many, when it comes to Tekken, is that I don't know other characters' moves and strings and setups. So I have to learn a few more characters and kind of diversify my game knowledge through that regard. So I'm learning Brian at the moment, and I'll probably pick up a few more characters just so I don't keep on falling to the same shit. Euro is from New South Wales as well. Alright. G'day, mate. How's it going, cobber? J-Hide Gaming. G'day, man. Well, let's see if I can get lucky today. Let's see. I have played this game since release, and I have farmed for hours upon hours upon hours for this V2 suit, and I have never ever got one. So, yeah. MAX Angelus, which is the enemy you need to kill to get this suit, he tends to spawn fairly regularly for me now. But he just doesn't drop his thing. Today is my day. Yeah, well, I hope so. As far as I was saying about Tekken 7, the online, they released a patch for it the other day. It still hasn't fixed the matchmaking. Like, maybe no one's playing in Australia, but I doubt that could be true. It takes me still like 5 to 10 minutes to find a match. So, where is this engine? Weird. That, I've never seen that happen before. Usually when you save and reload, when the engine's coming in, it always comes back, but it hasn't this time. That's really odd.
Overhead.
Oh, there it goes. I'll have to save again, it looks like. Oh well. AK, I killed over 100 and got 1 V2. Well man, you're luckier than I am already. Way luckier. Yeah, I'm going to level up to 120. I was actually, part of the reason why I'm doing this is I'm hoping that I can get a Megaton out of this, and then get the Noise Blaster Plus, and then level up using that. Oh, we got one. Is it, or is it Patria? We'll see. No, it's the MAX. So the good thing about this farm now is it takes way less time because you can use the Ring of the Lucii. Holy shit! He landed on Prompto. Oh, Prompto, you fool. Yeah, goddamn. I don't really need the other party up for this. And then we just cast Alterna, and it has a pretty good success rate on him. Whoa, that's the actually first time I've seen him miss in my recent farmings. Get him? Nah. I just got a Magitek Suit. Oh well. I still do need Magitek Suits, so it's not a big worry getting these at the moment, but I think that's the last one I really need. See, Prompto doesn't have a Magitek Suit, so I'll give him one. I'll get rid of this. Maybe he'll survive a little bit longer if I give him one more. There you go, mate. Ah, Prompto, you clown. So I'll get the whistles back.
We're alive! Let's celebrate by eating something dead!
G'day, Master Chief.
Hell yeah!
En willkommen in dem Stream, AK.
Remember, just a scared of us.
Easy as they come. Nice guys!
Man, I don't think the ring affects anything. And I don't think this affects anything either. I ate the food which boosts the drop rate from enemies, but I really don't think that affects anything. But at this stage, I'm desperate. I waited too long for that one. Crap. We're gonna have to wait for the next engine because I can't save it because of the enemies around. I've gotten really lazy when it comes to Final Fantasy 15 now. I just want to do... I don't care about the cheese factor anymore. I guess anything that can get ringed, I will ring. Yeah, I am going to be doing the save and reload exploit. It's just I missed my my cue there before. I had the dogs around me so I couldn't save. Pew, 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 pew. Plus, I think once you've... Actually, the other day, I wasn't trying to farm MAX at all. Holy shit, that guy kicked the crap out of me.
Sorry.
I wasn't trying to farm MAX at all, and I was running to camp, and two in a row without saving or reloading I got. And it was like, why? How? What? What the crap? Also, you saw just there, I got completely obliterated by a level 47 Magitek Assassin, and I am level 110. Levels in this game just mean nothing at all.
Knocked. Overhead.
Here we go. People keep saying, I wish there was hard mode, and maybe they should just make every enemy's level scale with you, or blah blah blah. Levels mean nothing in this game. They are completely... They're almost useless. I don't even really know why they give us levels at all. Whereas you play a game like Nier Automata and your levels, like once you get a few levels up, you can feel the power and stuff. It's really quite cool. Oh, damn. Get out of my way. Reload. Can't load. Alright, I'll just get out of this little circle. It's a bother that you can't load in battle. It doesn't really make sense to me, but... Man, the only summon that I still want to see, and I have not seen in my own game, even though I have tried so many times, is getting the special Titan summon during the Adamantoise fight. Yeah, and I've made this argument before, I do not think that hard mode would work in this game. The way the battle mechanics are set up, it just would not work. We saw it in episode Gladiolus when you're trying to parry moves, but the enemies don't telegraph their moves very well. Telegraphing is when an enemy, either you actually get a some type of hitbox or something on the screen that tells you where the enemy's going to attack, or the enemy kind of raises up their arm slowly to do a big attack. A lot of the enemies just kind of quickly poke at you. So I don't think this game, if you're trying to make it super hard mode, it's really... The enemies' mechanics aren't set up for it properly, and unless you're playing incredibly, like, cripplingly defensively, there's just some moves that you cannot block. So, I just don't think a hard mode would work very well at this game at all, unless they added a new mechanic, a whole new mechanic to it, so... Phil Anson, yeah, we don't really know anything about the new outfit yet. We know they were going to do the Power Ranger ones, but we really don't know about the new ones. I'm hoping E3 has a little bit of news for us, but at this point, I've pretty much given up hope, almost. So, yeah. And as far as the Shirtless Gladio goes, you have to have Episode Gladiolus, the DLC, and you have to do the score attack and get over 500,000 points, and you'll unlock the rugged attire for Gladiolus in the main game. Yeah, Somnus, the hard mode, if it was like the Castlemark dungeon with no items, again, I just think it would be horribly cheap, because unless you're playing incredibly defensive, I think it's very hard not to get hit sometimes, and when you're getting enemies that can hit, like, kill you in one hit, even at 9,999 HP, to me it just doesn't seem like a very balanced or fair way to do it, even though it is hard mode. Whereas games like, I don't know, let's say Nier Automata or Dark Souls, they do have a very hard mode. It seems impossible, but it gives you all the mechanics to, if you've got the skill, to completely avoid damage. But they don't give us that ability in Final Fantasy 15. I don't believe personally, but yeah. Mr. Percy's episode Prompto. I reckon we would get we're going to get an update. E3 is next week. Square Enix is not going to E3 directly, but they will have an E3 stream. So I think we're going to get a lot of information on DLCs and stuff like that. They haven't dedicated much time to Final Fantasy 15, and they said they're only going to be talking about the universe around Final Fantasy 15. So we'll see how that one goes. Misthal, thank you very much for the £5 donation, mate. Misthal asks, where does Nier rank for you compared to any other PS4 game? Nier ranks in my top 5, easy. Maybe even top 3 for our PS4 games. If you guys haven't played Nier Autonoma or Automata or Audi Manjugaligi, do play Nier. It is fan-friggin-tastic. It is a really, really good game. Really good game. And completely worth your money. You'll get a lot of playtime out of it. So, yeah. But yeah, episode Prompto will be released this month, according to their schedule that they announced at the start of the year. But we're already 10 days into this month, and they haven't even given a solid release of it yet. So whether or not it will be released this month is yet to see. Is yet to be seen. Oh, see you, Geordie. Thanks for stopping by, man, and thanks for the like. The yeah, the like helps out. Thank you, man. Nier is a fantastic game. It really is. My playthrough of the first time when you first play 2B, or the protagonist. Well, there's a few protagonists, but she's like the main girl that you see all the promotion material on. Her playthrough was just amazing. There were so many twists and turns and just awesomely emotionally driven moments. It was really, really good. It is so worth the playthrough. Well, Phil, from what I heard, the Saban is the guy that does Power Rangers. He didn't personally say, look, man, if you don't change this shit, I'm going to sue. He made the comment, and fans made the comment, that it was very, very similar to Power Rangers. But as far as I know, it wasn't a, we're going to sue your ass if you don't change this shit. There was no official statement that reflected that. So, yeah. But I think... Oh, we got the summon in. I think the people behind Final Fantasy were quite offended by the fact that people thought they were unoriginal. I think they were really quite offended, so they went back and scrapped it and did it all over again. G'day, Snake! NGR12. Good to see you, man. Oh, Sean. Sean, mate. Come on, buddy. Sean says, would I say it's near perfect? Nice one, man. I like it. I'm a dad. I can respect that type of joke. What a kick-ass little scene. I love seeing Noctis' eyes in this one. Bam! Oh, I love how Roma lingers. It's such a really nice touch. Often when you do that summon, you'll see an Oracle Ascension coin pop up, and you know you've killed the Cactuar as well when you do that. Little bit of an overkill, I think. Little bit. Oh, Joe, you're farming as well? Yeah, it's just... The very, very worst thing... Well, not the very worst. The very worst thing is that the Magitek V2 won't drop in the first place. But then, the realization is, once I get one Magitek V2, I have to get like another 11 if I want to max out my all my character slots with it. So, yeah, I'm hoping the first one is like a hurdle, is the hardest to jump over. But in all likelihood, I will never get more than one V2. In all likelihood, I'll never get one V2. So, yeah. Sean Keating, yeah, I got the Afro Sword. I hardly use the bloody thing, though. I'm just doing the timed quest is bad enough, hearing that song over and over again. When I first heard it, I was like, yeah, I can dig this. But then you just put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up. You're like, just shut up, man. Just shut up. Oh. Yeah, the engine blade is in Nier. You can get it in the foundry or the factory. I got it on one of my streams, actually. I think it was it probably would have been episode 12, I think, that I got the engine blade. either 11 or 12. The Afro Sword is good to say you've got it, but that's about it. I find. I don't like Great Swords on Noctis. Especially once you play with Gladiolus in episode Gladiolus, and you see just how easily and fluidly he swings a sword. It's like Noctis just noodle arming it, just taking about 42 hours to swing one swing is just, I don't know, it kind of puts me off. Mistol, am I going to stream another online ranked match in Tekken 7? Once I get over my crippling embarrassment, possibly. But at the moment, man, I'm horribly embarrassed in my last show, so I don't know, man. I'll see. I need to get more practice in, I really do. We can't get one to drop at the moment. Come on, buddy. I think I say this a lot, but I think the loading times are, ever since the PS4 Pro patch came in that gave us light mode, the loading times have been completely just terrible. Missile, yeah, it made a funny live stream at my expense, but the more I do ranked, the more I get demoted. So I got all the way up to master, and like I don't know what happened. I got all the way up to master, and I was flooring, like kicking ass offline. Then I jump online, I got demoted. I just got demoted so rapidly. And then on stream, I got demoted twice in Tekken 7. So, yeah, streams always mess with me, man. I could almost say I'm a very good player when I'm not streaming. But as soon as I stream, it's like everything that can go wrong just does, you know? Somnus, the Angelus does spawn. We've already got it. I've seen it 3 times this morning already, and I've only been trying for about, how long? About 30 or 40 minutes. Whoops. It's all luck based, man. It's completely luck based.
Didn't mean to do that.
Oh no, that's not what we want. He drops a dynamo for us, but I don't want a dynamo. I really want a Megaton or the V2. Yeah, Phil, I really like the trendy outfit, the Behemoth jacket. I think it looks really, really quite good. It makes all of Noctis's other casual outfits kind of make him look just, I don't know, he looks way too scrawny. I don't like that aspect of him. But this one, it makes him look like almost a normal dude, apart from his crazy ass hair, so. Snake, MGR, yeah, I've actually recorded quite a few of my matches offline with Tekken 7. I just haven't really uploaded them. I didn't want to give a false sense of my ability, because if I had uploaded that, then streamed, people would be like, was it a different guy playing offline there? Or like, what's going on? Because some of these matches I was like, that shit's poetry. That was just amazing. And then my next match, it'll just be some dude jabbing, just pressing 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, duck 1, 1, 1, 1, and I cannot beat him. And I'm like, what happened? It's like I get intermittent brain damage or something. This method is definitely the best way to get V2 to spawn, but for me, I absolutely abhor looking at loading screens. It just shits me, man. That's something about modern gaming I dislike. PC is better, you get less loading times, but I hate loading screens. I used to love, that's why the Super Nintendo and old gaming was great, because there was no loading. It was just bang, straight into it. Which made farming and etc. just a breeze. The V1 suits are good. Like, admittedly, you don't have to get V2 suits because you can beat anything in this game. I've beat everything in this game at level 99 with no V2 suits. And for the most part, not even V1 suits. So it's definitely overkill. And I don't actually think they're ever going to give us something that we're like, holy shit, man, I wish I had 20 million V2s. I don't think it's going to get to that point, but I just want it. It just eludes, it's like one of the last things that just completely eludes me.
Imperials above us!
Thanks.
There's a guy that comes in the stream, I think his name is V21, I don't know, V2, and then he has numbers after his name. He said he's got like 30 of them. I think Snake MGR12, do you have like 30 of them or something crazy number as well? Wow, we are not getting lucky now. Maybe we've seen our entire one on this stream. AK, how do you find the Pro with the SSD? Do you think it works well? Do you see much of an improvement in the loading times? Yeah, a guy comes in here called V2 and he has, I think he said he has like 33 of them or some crazy shit. So, yeah. Someone else does. I forgot who it was, but someone else that comes in the stream has about 30 of them, so... I'd be happy with one, man. I really would. I could just go, okay, I got my one. That's it. We can walk away from this shit. Nayam Daya, I wish the in-game MP3 players can be used in battles. Yes, please. Especially now with the timed hunt. It defaults to the Afrojack song, which it grates on me so hard these days. I wish you could use the MP3 in battle. Come on, mate. Come on, buddy. What I usually do, if I don't get lucky, I feel... It doesn't actually help at all, I think, but it helps me personally, my feels. I usually move areas if I'm getting no luck in one area. Somnus 33. Why did he keep farming them? I honestly have no idea, man. Oh, guys, let's take a second. We got to stop the stream and give some sympathy to Yaz Robinson because he only has 16 V2s. You poor bastard. My heart goes out to you, mate. Only 16. That's poor guy. Passion Love, I have 12 V2s. You sons of bitches! Everybody's got V2s. Well, a couple of people anyway, but god damn it. Holy crap. Hello, Sarah Hips. Sarah Hips, it's been ages. How have you been? I hope everything's okay with you. Sarah Hips just gave a big super chat of $20. And she says, hi Cal and all. I miss hanging with you guys. Just been dealing with a job search and trying to play my own games as stress relief. Sarah, I guess this is common knowledge, I guess, if you know my streams, but Sarah was working at a zoo previously. Was there... Maybe you don't want to talk about it on stream, but... Yeah, I'd love to know what happened, Sarah, and if things are okay with you at the moment. But thank you very much for the super chat. That is wicked. Thank you very much. It eases the pain of the V2, the V2 depression. But yeah, Sarah, I don't know if you can private message me on YouTube, but if you can, send me a message and let me know if everything's all good. But it's good to see you anyway, Sarah. Ah, Sarah, yeah, I can understand that. Oh well, good luck with your job search anyway. Is it stressful because of your co-workers or because of the animals and the monkeys giving you shit or something? Like, literally giving you shit? G'day, Martin Pell. How you going, man? There is an item from the booster pack that boosts drop rate. Does it affect the V2? There's been talk about this, and Mr. Happy's also talked about this, but we'll try it anyway. It can't hurt by any means. I think nobody has it on. I'll give it to Ignis. There is an item that came from the booster pack plus, I believe. Shit, I better sort my stuff. And it is called... excuse me. What is it called? Actually, where is it? It's called the Key of something, I think. Is it not? Maybe someone already has it on. Error? Where is it? That's really weird. Oh, Key of Prosperity. That's it. And it says it increases drop rate. Now, Mr. Happy has talked about this before. I believe the way that... and I could be wrong, but the way he explained it was the Magitek Suit has a 100% chance of dropping off
Wind picked up. Yeah.
MAX Angelus, and then once it drops, it has then a 5% or a certain percentage chance to roll up into the next into a V2. So I don't think, from what he explained it like, you can't boost the drop rate of the V2 because you're always guaranteed to get the one drop, and then it's a separate roll on top of that to get the V2, as far as I understand it. So I don't think you can boost it. I could be wrong. Yeah, Sarah, it's really hard when you find a really good job, but the people you work with are just utter tools, or they overstress things, or there's just that one person that just grates on everybody, but you can't seem to get rid of them. So it's, yeah, I hope you find something better. It's easier when you're a guy, I think, when you have disputes at the workplace, especially when you're in, like, when I'm used to, like, a construction job or something, because it's a bit more, there's a bit more freedom to, like, say, if someone's really annoying your work or stressing you out or something, as long as it's not the boss, you can go up to them and say, listen, dickhead, if you're gonna keep treating me like this, then we're gonna have a problem, and we can sort it out right now. But as a woman, I think, from what I understand, and I've got 3 sisters and a wife and all that, so I understand it a bit, it seems to be a lot more like kind of passive aggression and stuff like that. Whereas with construction with guys, you're just like, dude, this shit isn't gonna fly. If we don't take care of it, I'm gonna bash your face in, basically. So you can kind of air it a little bit easier. Oh, I got excited then. We're not gonna see we're not even gonna see another MAX. If I don't get it on this next spawn, I'm gonna change areas. Sarah, you could just excite one of the animals and get them to bite the person. Oh, I suppose that'd get the animal put down, so maybe that's not a good one. Yeah, Yaz, I've heard that number, or Jazz, sorry, I've heard that number before, the 5% drop rate and 95% for the normal ones. The problem is with Final Fantasy, we don't have any solid numbers really, so I get that sounds about right. That sounds about right. Either one, I guess, at the moment. But until you get a game like on the PC, or until you can have a look at the data files, it's a bit up in the air. That's why I like World of Warcraft, because of the theory crafting, because you have solid numbers to go by. They can data mine nearly everything, apart from drop rate. No, even drop rate percentages, roughly, they can evaluate. But I kind of like that hard, raw data. Whereas Final Fantasy, a lot of it's guesswork. People still tell me the more magic stat I have, the higher chance for Altona to work, but I don't think it's that consistent with what I've tried. God damn you! Okay, we're gonna move on. I'm gonna try switching my area slightly. I don't actually know. Well, I pretty much know it's not gonna work, but superstitions, I guess. We'll go over by the other camp. I finally changed Lemon's color. He's back to being a yellow fresh lemon. Before he was like a blue-green moldy lemon, so yeah. Sarah Hips, I hate knowing drop rates. I feel like once I know I lose all hope. Yeah, I can understand that. It's like I used to play a game called Ragnarok Online, and every enemy, well back then not every enemy, but most enemies had a chance to drop a card, and you can use the card to equip into your weapons or armor, and they have really powerful effects to them, most of them. And back when I first started playing, I was a complete and utter noob, and I didn't know what the cards did, and I had maybe 3 or 4 cards in my inventory, but me and my mate, we didn't even know, so we were like, oh, we'll just chuck them in our weapons or this low-level crap armor, and then end up like selling the armor. And it wasn't until I got actually good that I was like, holy shit, man, I had some of like the most expensive items in the entire game and some of the most rarest, and I sold it to the vendor for like 10 gil or something. And you just kick yourself. The things you can find when you're a noob sometimes.
Tread lightly.
Rebel Riot, is there any ideal spots to wait for the MAX? Not really, man. I think it comes down to personal choice. Some people will tell you, look, go here and it has the best spawn, but there's nothing proven in that. I think it's all anecdotal, personally. Yeah, most Final Fantasy. In fact, pretty much every game has those like. Oh, what? Are they dumb? Oh, you can see the banner over there. They dumped off some soldiers over there. They're gonna have a long wait. Yeah, a lot of games have that 1% drop item, which is kind of cool. Like, it gives you something to aim towards. But when you have to try so hard to actually get the enemy to spawn and then get his item, it makes it quite hard.
Last thing I need now.
Knock him dead, knocked. I'll be sure to get lots of picks.
How about you fight instead?
Oh, Sarah, well, hopefully you don't stress too hard. I'm sure you'll find something else. You could just do it Animal Kingdom style and, like, challenge the girl that's pissing you off. But thank you very much for the super chat, Sarah, and I hope things go well. If you need to chat, just try and send me a message on YouTube and we can talk about it. Or there's my business email on my About page. You can try chatting to me on that one. Oh, you bastard. I missed my spawn. Oh well. Did we get summon again? Have we got the summon magic going? It looks like a red hue. No. Anyway. Thank you, Rebel. Good luck with you, mate. With your hunt. I'm guessing this has happened before. I start my farm and someone says, hey, I'm going to give that a shot. And then they jump on like 10 minutes later and they're like, I just got one. Awesome. And I'm like, oh. In one way I'm happy, but the other I'm just like, F you, man. Just F you. Johan, I'm a Square Enix member. What do you get for signing up? I don't think I am. I know every game you buy, you get a certain amount of points that you can redeem on their site for like plush toys or something like that. Hedgehog, I just got one. Whatever, mate. Whatever. I got 6 while you weren't looking. I guess I didn't show them. That's what's happening. Oh well. Oh, there's one right there. Did I wait too long? Nocto. I've still got, if no one's seen the CEO battle from Nier Automata, the Square Enix chant I still have in my head from that game. You son of a bitch! He won't even spawn anymore. I am cursed. Cursed, people. God damn. This is going abysmally. Yes. Carrot-im? Carrot-im? Cal, there is a camp close to the entrance of Insomnia. I used to farm there. He was appearing one time out of 4 or 5 tries. Yeah, after I go here, if I get no luck, I'll try shifting again. J-High Gaming, I just got 100 V2s just now. That is completely believable, and I am completely jealous, mate. Completely. Poet's Corner, I'm not gonna lie, trying to get that V2 suit is a pain in the ass, mate. Obviously, look, just feel my pain. If I didn't have to sit through this goddamn loading screen every time, it would make it a little bit better. Mr. My family's doing really good. Actually, we're gonna see my mother today, and hopefully pick up a bunch of toys from her, which is kind of cool, like secondhand toys. So pretty good. I've got my first babies party tomorrow. I think one of the people in my wife's mother's group, their baby is turning 1, so it'll be my first like babies party. You son of a bitch! I saw the robot, thought he was a MAX. So it'll be interesting because you always thrust in those situations where you have to talk to these people that you had sometimes very little in common apart from the babies, and you end up just saying like, "Oh, my baby does this and your baby does that," and I don't know. Sometimes they turn into good conversations, but most of the time you're just like, "Just get me out of here, please, please." The thing is with people saying certain areas are the best, everybody has their own best area. I've never seen a consistent best area. As soon as I see like a consensus on the best area, maybe I'll go there. But until then, like everybody has their own one.
Watch out!
Meow. Joe Clark, if you go the full day, I think there is something, I believe, I could be wrong, I've heard this said, but once a MAX spawns, there's less of a chance that another one will spawn in a certain time period. I've heard that. But like I said the other day, I was running to camp and I got 2 spawn, one after the other. I don't know if it was a bug or what, but you... I don't think we're gonna get another MAX. See, this is the thing I was talking about before, like with my Tekken playing and my streaming in general. When I'm not streaming, I get decently good luck, like I get constant MAXs. But as soon as I put on that stream, Final Fantasy's like, holy shit, I'm being watched right now. And the behavior of the system changes completely. Misthal, I'm going to get Horizon Zero Dawn on Monday. How long did it take you to complete the game? I guess about 20 hours or so, maybe, roughly. Probably a bit longer. I haven't looked at it in ages, man. I'm actually considering maybe doing a playthrough on the channel because I never really covered it at all. I didn't really cover it on the channel, so maybe I'll do a playthrough of it because I'm kind of searching around for a game to do a playthrough of at the moment. So, and Horizon Zero Dawn, it's been a while and it's a fantastic game. I would play it again, so I'm considering maybe doing a playthrough on the channel. If you haven't played Horizon Zero Dawn, either get that or get Nier because it's fantastic. And Horizon Zero Dawn is on sale at the moment, so a good excuse to get it as well. Come on, MAX. Come on, mate. Yeah, Patria. I think it's Patria. Is it? Is it purple or is it white? That looks like Patria.
Yeah, it's time.
It looks a bit too white. Oh no, it's Angelus. Oh, cool. Alright. Angelus has like a, see the purple hue to it? Whereas Patria looks exactly the same, but I think it's like level 70 and is more like a white paint job on it. You f***ing bastard. Oh well, I don't even need that Magitek suit, so I'm just gonna straight up reload. Yeah, Phil's got a good point. Like, you can absolutely smash through Horizon Zero Dawn. It's not a incredibly long game if you like just bowl through the main mission, but there's so many things that kind of distract you and you want to go off and do that it takes a while to play. Forgot to ask about why you aren't max level till now. I've said this a few times, but I'll say it again. The main reason is laziness. Like, I've made guides on leveling, and so obviously I know how to level, I do. But it's laziness. Like, I finished basically everything in the game before you could even get to level 120. So I feel like you don't need to be 120 for any reason at all in this entire game. It gives you benefits, yeah, but it's by no means necessary at all. I thought we got 2 in a row then. And another reason is I like doing guides and showing that you don't have to be max level to do whatever I'm doing on the game, and you don't have to have the best gear. You don't have to have V2 suits and everything. It's easy for someone to make a guide or a video of them destroying a timed quest, and every one of their characters has like 3 V2 suits, they're level 120, all that stuff. So, yeah. I often get comments on my videos like, why didn't you just use like 12 V2 suits? And I'm like, yeah, not everyone has access to that, mate. Like, it's not realistic to expect everyone to have that. So, but yeah, the main reason is laziness. So, yeah. But later today, I'm going to be getting 120. So hopefully I won't be getting those questions later in the future. But then, once I'm max level, I'll get comments on my video saying, I'm only level 99. This is impossible. I guarantee it. I guarantee it, man. I'm going to have, I'll do 2 more reloads here, and then we're going to move on to another spot, which I feel like is my lucky spot. So, mate, just... There's sometimes I sit down to play Final Fantasy 15, and like this section right here, I'm killing level 2 enemies, and I get that really silly tactic thing, like, hey, do 2 link strikes. It really annoys me, man. There's a lot of systems in this game that just kind of breaks the flow of the gameplay, which is quite annoying. Especially after I've been playing Nier Automata a lot, and it's so fluid and so easy to move around and navigate in. When you go to a game like this, it feels a little bit clunky. Joe Clark, I made a vid last night of how easy Cossamark is now. Yeah, I cheesed it with the ring, man. I totally cheesed it with the ring. Righteous 1, I got 12 Magitek V2 suits, but my PS4 crashed and did loop updates, and I lost all my data for this game. Holy shit, man. I would just walk away. I would never look at that PS4 ever again. It's funny now, like, I made guides for this game when it first came out, like, what? It would be bordering on 6 months ago now. I often get people, which is understandable, new to the game. They comment on my old guides where I was like, oh, it's good to have this, you should be this level and get this equipment and blah blah blah. And people are like, why don't you just use the ring? And I'm like, oh dude, like obviously they don't know, but it's like, that's not how it works. The ring is only recently usable. Okay, what I'm going to do is I am going to go down to here. This is where I have good success myself. I don't think it is some special magical spot to farm, but we're gonna give it a shot anyway. Whoops, wrong button. You had to reinstall the software using a USB to download from the PlayStation site. Yeah, man. I know, somebody that posts on the Reddit, the Final Fantasy 15 subreddit called Blinding Awesomeness, who is a fantastic person, by the way. She said that she often gets corrupted save files. I think because she was saying something about electrical storms turning off her PlayStation, but yeah, she's had quite a few corrupted save files. I have the physical disc, so I don't really have that many problems with it, but... Here's my challenge. Go to one end of the map to where the Rock of Ravito on foot, hoping for a V2. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's gonna happen, mate. Oh, there's Bandersnatch. Bandersnatch, when everyone first discovered Xpericast magic, everyone was like, oh, Bandersnatch, man, use Xpericast on him, you get 1 billion friggin' XP. It's not how it works, but yeah.
Right.
Wang. Yeah, Phil, I think it's important now with Final Fantasy 15, if you're a fan of the game, between episodes, I think you should take like a little bit of a break. Otherwise, the episodes you're going to get here, you're going to rip through it in like 3 hours, and you're going to be like, oh my god, this game has got no content, it's shit. Just give it a break, step back from it for a bit, and then when the episodes come out, just walk into it with a fresh, like, new eyes. Because they usually do some quality of life updates as well when they do the episodes, so it should be a better experience overall. The thing is, if they made the MAX, if they made him part of a timed quest or something like that, he would have a different loot table. None of the enemies, I don't think, that have been on the timed quests have had their same loot table, so I don't think you'd have his Magitek suits. And I think MAX as a timed quest would be a good one, because he would be hard to kill. Like, if you don't have the right gear set up, MAX can be really quite hard to kill. Especially if you're not able to use the ring, he will kick your ass, man.
Stay on your feet.
If this one doesn't have an MAX, I'm not going to save it, but I'm going to go to camp and reset the day. Oh no, we'll keep fighting him. We'll fight him at night. We will hug in the shade. Come on.
Showtime.
Oh.
Say your prayers.
1 second here, people. Yeah, no luck on that one. I should have saved it, but I didn't see them coming in. Whatever. And bam. What are we doing? Whistle while we work. Yeah, this is where I've had the most luck. But again, I don't think this is the lucky spot. It's just my lucky spot. So yeah. But when I say lucky, I still am going to be too, so it can't be all that lucky, can it? I'm actually playing without sound at the moment, so I can't hear if we're going to get an engine in.
Never miss.
Hello? Engine? Oh, there he is. Savvy. Savvy. Lemon, we have faith in you to get the Magitek V2. Well, mate, at least somebody believes in me. Because I have zero faith in myself that I'm going to get a V2. I always listen to music when I'm playing games, actually. When, like, my first playthrough, or the first, like, you son of a bitch, the first, I don't know, say 10, 20, whatever hours, I'll listen to the game audio. But after a while, just hearing the same shit, like Prompto saying the same crap, and I just get over it. So I usually mute the music and listen to, or mute the game audio and just listen to music. Like World of Warcraft, I played that for, what, 10 years without the audio on, because it's just repetitive, so. Phil Anson, I think episode Ignis is going to be, they've said these first two ones are going to be more action-orientated with some story, but Ignis is, they've delayed it to the end because it's going to be very story-heavy, and so I think we're going to get a bit more varied gameplay. It's not going to be as action-based. So I think there could be a cooking minigame involved. I hope there is, and I hope there's like a score attack involved with it. But also, I don't think his is going to be so action. Like, you're not going to see him do some crazy ass. It's not going to be episode Gladiolus by any mean. Mistol, do you think you'll ever be successful getting V2? Probably not. No. If there was something that I couldn't do in the game because I don't have a V2, it would give me more drive to actually get it. But at the moment, it's just like a kind of completionist, kind of extra bonus thing to get. Like, it's by no means necessary, so it kind of takes away the drive to get it. Oh, we got it. No. Wait, what one is that? No. God damn you. I should have waited to see them land on Prompto. They always land on Prompto. He's probably trying to take a photo of him dropping or something. Yeah, Joe, we've often seen on the Final Fantasy 15 subreddit, we've often seen the meme of like new teaser shots of episode Ignis, and it'll just be like just a completely black screen. So, you know. Which is a spoiler for anyone that hasn't got that far, I guess. But if any of you are interested, I will post the link for the Final Fantasy 15 subreddit. There's a really good spot for different information and just interacting with different people that are playing the game at the moment. A lot of the people that post there are kind of veterans, so they've probably heard a lot of the beginner questions before, but by no means, it doesn't hurt to ask, really. But there's a lot of topics, especially the mega thread that's pinned to the first page will tell you basically everything about the game, so it's a really good source. Come on. Come on, you bastard. No! This game, man. This game. I don't think it's going to happen, people. I don't think we're even going to see another MAX. Okay, what have we seen? 2 so far. I don't know what Red is. Rebel Riot? Is it like a metal band or a rock band or something? AK, Lemon, my loading screen with PS4 Pro plus SSD is 23 seconds. Mine, or Lemon's, is 55 seconds. Jesus, man. Wow. That is quite an improvement. Well, AK, I was planning on buying an SSD back when the channel was actually doing quite well, but the channel is doing not well at all at the moment, so I can't really afford to buy such luxuries. G'day V2. This is the guy I was talking about, V2099. V2, what do you have, like 30 Magitek suits or something? V2 suits? Or some crazy shit like that? No, V2, I still haven't flayed you for your skin, mate. I'm trying though. Extra chromosome. Xbox loading screen is 2 minutes. Like literally 2 minutes, or does it just feel 2 minutes extra? If I'm gonna try one more spot after this, and then if that doesn't work out, I'm gonna go level to 120. It'll take about 40 minutes to an hour, and yeah, I'm gonna go do that. Yeah, V2 he has some crazy, I wouldn't say crazy luck, because I think he put in a shit ton of hours to actually get the suits, but yeah, I do not have that form of dedication.
Let's go. Indeed.
Give me a goddamn MAX. You son of a bitch. Oh well. I am going to go sleep, and then we're going to change area. And then that'll be my last try, and then I'll go level. And if you guys want to see me level, then by all means tell me, and I'll keep the stream on. Otherwise, I'll cut the stream, cut myself, and cry while I do it. Extra chromosome is like the Xbox loading time is like 1 minute 55. That is trash bag, man. That is terrible. What am I eating, people? I may as well... I don't have any more of the ingredients for the 100% drop rate food. I don't even know if it affects it. I really don't know. But, whatever. We don't need any other type of food. We're just using Alterna, so whatever. I'm going to invest into the Samsung 850 EVO SSD. I think it's quite a big cost for... Generally, SSDs are quite expensive. If you're just going to be using it to improve your PlayStation load times, I suppose if you're playing a lot, it could be worth it. Oh, wicked. That's pretty cool. But yeah, if my YouTube channel had have been doing as strongly as it was when Final Fantasy first came out, I would buy one, but I simply cannot justify it at the moment.
Let's say that.
It'd be really interesting to do some tests though. I have an SSD in my computer. Maybe I should take that one out and use it on the PlayStation. So we've tried here, and we've tried up near the Weaver Wilds. Did someone say down near the gate near Insomnia? We'll try that. May as well. I've never tried it before, so we'll give it a shot. A Poet's Corner, yes, I did consider streaming Persona, and then Atlas were being complete and utter cocks, so it kind of killed my hype on all that one, but it's something I'll probably go back to in the future. I think at the moment is a bad time to stream Persona though, because a lot of people would have just, if they didn't play it themselves, they probably would have watched stream, like the entirety of streams, so I kind of want to wait until it's not so fresh in people's minds, if that makes sense. Wow. Wow. I am definitely excited to play Final Fantasy XII. Like, I am pretty pumped for that. Hey. Dude, I think I got a repair kit for this dude. Hey, repair bro.
Oh, thank goodness you're here.
Alright, his car's stuck. Need a repair kit. I still have to do the final, I think the final achievement I need is doing my 80 side quests, which I haven't done, so.
Thank you.
All in a day's work.
No worries, mate. Why don't you ride a chocobo, you wank? Where is my chocobo? He gave you 6,000 gil. You could have repaired his car for way cheaper than that. We're a proper mechanic, aren't we? Whoops. Probably the wrong area to be summoning enemies. Dissidia, I am kind of excited to play. Like, it looks really good. I have to see a bit more on it to justify a purchase at this point. but I'm definitely buying Final Fantasy 12, like, hardcore. I cannot wait for it.
Knocked. Overhead.
Cal, do you know that crash site? What crash site's that, mate? Lemon, do you have the Chocobo Festival foods? Yeah, I do. Yeah, a lot of people missed out on the carnival, or they didn't think it was that important, but there was quite a few missable items at it. The fishing one is handy if you're going to be doing a lot of fishing.
Blessed weather.
It's a shame. I really, really like games where if you wear an equip, you can see the equip. I don't like games where they just give you accessories that you can't see. Especially when those accessories, inverted commas, are entire bodysuits, like the Magitek Suit. It just seems like such a lazy thing. Oh, Chocobo doing some work. Boom! Level 3 guys, just, and I'm using Alterna on them. Poor chumps. Alright, Rifleman. Bam! I've never actually piloted a gun before. Ooh. Cool. This is new. It's a little bit, well, more than a little bit gimmicky. Yum. Well, what's the crash site, mate? Blinding Awesomeness. I was just talking about you before, actually, Blinding Awesomeness. Horrible things, of course. Do we even get... Do Magitek engines even fly in here? It doesn't feel like they do. Why does City of Insomnia have such a shitty entrance? I suppose everything outside of the barrier is pretty shitty anyway. Dumb question. Why are all the guys broke down on the side of the road are men? Well, I don't know. I think it's more to do with the shitty cars they're driving. They're not exactly driving regalias or anything. What am I doing? I have totally lost sight of my goal here now. V2, the crash site is where you find a map. I haven't actually found any of those secret maps or those secret recipes yet. As far as I know, they're not all that beneficial, are they? Yeah, I haven't done the Scraps of Mystery yet. Man, there's no summon spots here at all. So, this doesn't appear to be a good place to summon duties. Anyway, we'll keep trying. But I think this is a fruitless endeavor at the moment. I don't think we're getting a V2 today. Peoples.
So sluggish. Yeah.
Why the crap can I not summon my Chocobo? There we go. Meow.
Easy now.
Yeah, I still want to have a look around Insomnia, especially after I saw Kingslave. It makes you want to see it even more. Maybe we'll go up near the fort and get some summons going. The one big issue as well that I have with Final Fantasy 15 is they have such a huge open world, but it's almost devoid of anything. And I know the people are very much like condensed within Insomnia, but it just, I don't know, the open world it's great to have an open world when there's stuff everywhere. Like in Nier Automata, it's a great example because you pretty much want to explore every part of the map, and in Horizon Zero Dawn, they give you slight rewards for visiting all the parts of the map, but Final Fantasy definitely doesn't reward you for exploring all the map. Blinding Awesomeness, I was just saying about your corrupted save files and how shitty that would be. I have done the Technic Limit Break Ascension Grid node for Gladiolus. That's about it. The others, not so much. So we can't summon like any enemies around here at all. This is crap. Like, why would Final Fantasy have such silly restrictions on it? It'd be really good if there was certain enemies that you could only summon in like a very specific part of the map, and you had to go there with your whistle and blow the whistle at maybe even the right time of the day, and you would get a crazy good fight or something. Would be pretty cool. Ring. Rebel Riot. If you face the level 72 version, or I think it's called the Patria, usually what I do is as soon as I beat him, I save my game, then reload it, and he pretty much won't spawn again. You'll get the MAX instead of him. So that was a complete dud outside Insomnia, because it seems like you can't download, or you can't summon any enemies around there, so... Yeah, V2, I'm not really all that interested in doing the mystery map things. I don't think the reward is anything worth the time investment.
Thanks for the ride.
I could be wrong though, but that's the way I feel about it all. Yeah, Phil Anson, they have announced a Comrades DLC, which is like the multiplayer DLC, which will come in the final phase of the... What is over there? Magitek Soldiers? Which will come as the final phase of the DLC. But it's really interesting, in the survey they said, they asked about playable characters, and one of them was like Core and Iris and Aranea. But they've already announced that they would be playable, so I don't know what their reasoning behind that is. Oh, V2, the places where you farm the suit. I see, okay. Is that the crash site? It looks crashy-ish. FU V2, yeah. Actually, FU MAX. He's the he's what's stopping us at the moment. If he'd spawned more often, I could be angry that I'm not getting a V2 drop, but I'm angry that I'm not getting an MAX at the moment. Rebel Riot, good luck, mate. Good luck. Oh, east of Koronix Station. Where is Koronix Station? Like around Hammerhead, or... I am no good with my location dingers. Koronix Bypass? Where's Station though? I don't know. I guess around here? Oh, that's the Adamantoise, yeah, of course. I've never actually studied the map all that much, so yeah.
No use hanging around here.
That's the thing is with me and Final Fantasy. I like Final Fantasy, I like the games, I like the mechanics and stuff like that. But as far as getting super into the lore and the whole world and getting immersed in the whole thing, it's not so much a big thing for me. I often find the characters and the art style they sometimes go for, it kind of disengages me a little bit. Although Final Fantasy Tactics, I know that inside and out pretty much. God friggin' damn you, I gotta save it. Okay, I will do 3 more dropships, and then that is it. That will be it. And then I am done. For now, anyway. You think I already have a V2 suit? I'm just hiding it? Mate, I guarantee you this is... Yeah, not getting a V2 suit is not usually how I like to spend my weekends, so... getting V2 suits is is how I like to spend my weekends. So. Yeah, Phil, I kind of surmised the same as well. I was guessing if they like for a playable character, it's all in good and well saying it's a playable character, but for how long? I would imagine that if one of these characters became playable, you would kind of get a Chapter 13 verse 2 type of Gladiolus experience with them. You would get to play them through a certain scenario. I don't think they would have an entire episode dedicated to them. Because Tabata, or the dev team at least, have already said at this point they have no plans for a second run of DLC. They don't have a Season 2 or Season 2 Season Pass planned at all. So at the moment it looks like once we get the Comrades DLC, that'll be it. Which is kind of good as well. It means they can focus on the next game, so... Yeah, V2 suits aren't essential at all. Not in the slightest. It's just I bloody well want one. I want one. They're just eluding me. Yeah, V1 club, V1's forever. That's where it's at. If you got V2s, you're not even cool, mate. Us cool people have V1s. We got the OG suits, you know? Well, Carrot Aim, I don't have anything else to do in the game, really, apart from level to 120, so, yeah.
They won't know what hit 'em.
Phil, I don't know if I've unlocked all the data points in Horizon Zero Dawn. I know I didn't platinum the game. I haven't been back to it in months and months and months. The problem I had with the game, well, not really the problem, but where did that shop shit go? It was a very good game, but I had little incentive to go back and play it like straight away, do another playthrough. It would be really nice if they did some form of New Game Plus or alternate story or something to it to make it more enticing to go back and play it through. Jank, what is your favorite Final Fantasy class? Oh, that's a hard one, man. I really like Dragoons. I like Dragoons in their design sometimes, but then other Dragoons in some games just look too skinny and really their armor looks a bit weird. So it depends on the game, I guess. From game to game, I guess my class of choice changes. But generally, I like Dark Knight. I like Dragoon. I really like the calculator job. If you guys have played Final Fantasy Tactics, the calculator job was insanely cool and fun and such a novel idea. Really, really good, a well-executed class. Really, really ridiculously overpowered, but pretty fun anyway.
All in a day's work.
Come on. Okay, so this is 3. Maybe I'll go 5 instead. Oh, goddamn. I saw those little robot legs and I was like, this is totally it. Okay, we'll do 2 more. I got a good feeling. I got a good feeling. Yeah, mate, I can only speak your name right because of the Young Turks. The host of that has the same name. Even though I really despise the Young Turks. I think it's a horrible piece of shit propagandist show. But that's how I learned your name, mate. Aranea is said to be the Dragoon. I wouldn't say that Ignis is specifically a Dragoon. His weapon of choice is the lance or the spear, but he also uses magic and he uses daggers as well. So if anything, he's like a multi-class.
Guys,
Yeah, there's a
got little
DLC for
promo here.
Horizon Zero Dawn coming. They said they want to make it an expansion, so if it's a true expansion, it should take a while to get here, but hopefully we'll see something out of,
They're up against.
we'll see something out of E3. Well, come on, dude.
Yep.
This is my second last one of the day. Come on. No! Okay, last one, people. Last one. Alright, V2, next time I do the farming, I'll use your link and I'll farm it where you farm your V2s. Yeah, the young two Turks, I believe at some stage, they had some sort of credibility, but the young Turks today are just a propagandist, genocide-denying shit show. Ugh. God damn, yeah, terrible. And they are affiliated with Al Jazeera, so they're just useless, horrible, biased reporters. Reporters, inverted commas. I'm seriously. I've always had good luck with destroying MAX Patriots, saving it upon explosion, and reloading. The next one you usually get an MAX Angelus. Loved your channel, by the way. Thank you, mate. Yeah, if you're trying to get the Angelus to spawn for the very first time, once you get the Patria, or the Patriots, you save your game and reload it, and you should get MAX Angelus from then on. I actually had quite a difficult time my first time getting MAX to spawn, because I didn't know about that whole thing, and it was just... It took me a couple of hours to actually get my first MAX. Yeah, Vice started off really quite good and independent, but now, you son of a bastard. Now Vice has been, I think Vice is partly owned by Google. I could be wrong. I know they're not owned by a big multinational company, so any independence they did have now is completely, it's completely gone. They're biased as well. I think they're part owned by CNN as well. Well, that is, that was my last attempt at getting the MAX to spawn. He was being a real bastard about the whole thing. So now, what I'm going to do, if you guys could let me know in chat, people that are talking in, can you let me know, do you want to see me farm the timed quest to level up, or should I just call the stream and go cry in the mirror while listening to Linkin Park and cutting myself, repeating V2 over and over and over and over again? Is that a better option than streaming my leveling? Patricia. Oh yeah. MAX Patricia. That's a good one. What Linkin Park song? Crawling in My Skin. That's a really good one to cut yourself to. Crawling in my skin. And you're like shadow boxing in the mirror. And then you jump onto your bed and cry into your pillow. And just wonder why the world is so harsh. You know? I actually like Linkin Park. Well, I used to like Linkin Park quite a bit when I was younger. So yeah, it's just a really good type of emo song to rip on. I just always imagine when on TV or in real life I see some like young kids say to their parents like, I hate you, you make my life so hard or some shit. I just imagine them like shadow boxing in front of the mirror listening to Linkin Park and crying, so you know, my life is so hard. Linkin Park's new stuff is really, oh man, it's not good. It's really not good. I'm using the Regalia normal one, not the Type F, because I want the decals on it, which you can't get on the Type F, which is really frustrating. It's such a shitty way. I don't know why they didn't have the it available on everything. So I can't just go straight to Cape KM. because I need to go to a campsite first, which is, why would they not have a campsite close by? To get to this one is a whole heap of effort. It's just way too far out of the way. So I got to go to a campsite and get a food buff. I may as well go there, I guess. Much of a muchness. Or, actually I'll do it here first. I'll wear my OG V suits, mate, because I don't have any other option. If you don't have any other options, you have to make what you've got cool, or seem cool, at least. So V1 suits, they're in this season, alright? V2 suits, they're totally out this season. Totally out. It's kind of, well, not well, I guess similar, like the whole glorifying what you've got and trying to make it seem a whole lot better. I remember we never used to have all that much money when we were kids. Like when we were young kids, our parents were decently well off, but as I got older, things happened and we were, you know, didn't have all that much money. So for my birthday one time, I remember my mum feeling really bad. It was on my birthday and she said, what do you want for dinner? Like, but she couldn't really afford much and she wanted to give me a big party and take me out and stuff. She said, all we really have that are kind of like snacks or treats in the cupboard is like some like salty crisp, like original thin cut chips and chocolate. And I was like, man, that shit sounds like the bomb. And she said, well, if that's what you want as like your party snacks, then that's what you can have. And back then we didn't really get all that many snacks or anything, so for me I was like, this is the best friggin' night ever, because I just got to eat a whole bunch of chips and eat chocolate with my couple of mates. And yeah, it's turning a bad situation and kind of making it feel like it's the best thing ever is the way to do things sometimes. What am I doing? So yeah, V1 suits, along that train of thought, V1 suits are the best suits you could possibly wear. All the good people are wearing V1 suits. Sorry V2, but V1 is in this season. Has anyone got less than 60 seconds on the new hunt? My record is 63.4. Extra Chromosome had a video where he shows how to store the carbuncle buff. Yeah, actually Extra Chromosome was in this stream before, Peter. So, unless you are Extra Chromosome, Peter, I don't know. Yeah, I saw him with the carbuncle buff and he absolutely ripped it apart with the Noise Blaster Plus, just destroyed it.
Yeah,
so,
I know.
yeah.
Why you gotta be so photogenic?
I like exploits in single player, but I do not like exploits in multiplayer at all. Not even a touch of it.
Well,
Hey,
lets you stretch
Sid's
out.
got one of our weapons ready.
Hey, I'm done with your weapon.
I'm sure I've already upgraded that, but he gave me the quests all over again, all of them. So,
Let's
really
go.
weird. Okay, I don't want to be on you, actually. I
Thanks
have
for
to get
the
in the
ride.
car.
We'll meet again.
Oh yeah, I'll ride you back to the car, mate. Yeah, Peter, I appreciate some of the stuff that Extra Chromosome does, but if any of it pertains to the online ranking system, I don't really want to promote his videos, so I won't be relinking his video. It's cool that people are looking at these exploits and maybe bringing light to them, but anything that affects online ranking, I really don't want to spread the word about it, you know? Where do I have the experience band on, or I don't? Promptu. Yeah, I get it on. No, I don't want to refuel it, god damn it. Okay, we are gonna go to Cape Cam. Cape Yam? Where is it? Down here? Blip. And I always forget to do that. There we go. And I do not have the Noise Blaster Plus at the moment, so this is going to be a lot slower than the other people can do it. A lot slower. So, if you can get the Noise Blaster Plus, get it. But for me, to get it, I have to either farm at Fort Valeri, I think, to get a certain mob to spawn to drop an item, or I have to go to chapter 13, and I cannot be asked. So, yeah. Yeah, Blinding Awesomeness. I'd really like to know how to get the Ruby Light all the time. Would be quite cool. But I don't want to use it to cheese leaderboards. Because the Ruby Light can really help out when you're fighting like MAX the old way without the ring. No, Peter, man, that's fine. I don't mind. The fact that Extra Chromosome does do those exploit videos, like that's fine. Like I think it's important in games to have an exploiter community that looks at all these different things, because then sometimes it gives insights into the single player and maybe areas that the game developer should fix and all this stuff. So I really appreciate exploiters and the role they play. I just don't like it when it impacts on online experience, that's all. That's the only reason why I won't share his video, you know? So we're gonna have to kill the Lubster down here. So my setup for this at the moment, again, I don't have the. I would say I don't have the ultimate setup for this by any means at all. What I'm gonna do is put on. I'll put the Ulrich's Kukris here. And then I'll put on the Noise Blaster. I do not have the Noise Blaster Plus, so it is weak as piss. So this takes me a lot longer than it does other people. If you have the Noise Blaster Plus, it'll make it way more efficient. But I don't have it, and I really cannot be bothered going to get it just for like an hour or two of leveling. So, an important thing here is the Gravisphere for Prompto if you don't have the Noise Blaster Plus. I believe if you've got the Noise Blaster Plus, it's actually better to do it with just the Noise Blaster Plus spam, but I'm going to be using just the Noise Blaster. So, and you want to try and go for, I think it's just attack power as far as I can understand. Someone said Spirit affects it as well though, but I'm not sure if it does or not. I really cannot say.
No! My perfectly groomed hair!
Think you got it bad? Check out Ignis.
Whoa! You're right.
Whoops. So I'm going to jump in and use a Power EX. Bang. Oh, wait. Are we... Oh, God damn, we ate the wrong food. Cock. Oh well, I'll kill these now that I'm here. I didn't eat the 100% experience food. I ate the critical strike food. Stupidly. I should have eaten the... lasagna with the plus 100% experience, but instead we now have eaten the critical strike food. So yeah, silly. Whoops.
Nice one, Prompto.
It's not gonna...
Wang. Oh yeah, I should use the, also, I don't know if I have any of them though at the moment, Misthal. Another thing that might speed this up as well, which Misthal just gave me the heads up about, is using Magic Limit Break Electon, and on the ground it leaves like a sparks all across the ground, so it'll help do extra damage too. So you can see the sparks there all across the ground. And I'm confuzzled. Phew! I'll use one of these just because. Yeah, someone mentioned on one of my videos Spirit. I'm not sure why. Maybe they meant Magic Attack instead. I don't know what actually affects machinery damage. If it's strength or if it's something else, because it kind of behaves as a as a long-range weapon. I don't know if that is covered by strength or it's another stat. I would assume strength, but... Pew! Pew, 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 pew.
Prompto, you're up.
It's real shame. I would love it if they put a playable character as Nox Ulrich. Would be really good. It was Nox, wasn't it? Was it Nox? Nix Ulrich from the Kingslave movie. If he was a playable character choice in the survey, that would be cool. That would be hella cool. So that's about it. I'm gonna have to go and get my 100% experience because it'll make it like 2 times faster.
Watch this.
Die, potato. No. These guys can actually floor you. Like, if you don't... If you let them get a few attacks off on you, they just destroy you. And they're level 15. It's ridiculous. Holy shit, Ignis killed me. Because he's confused. What a prick. You're fired, mate. Jesus. What a bastard. Okay, unfortunately, I'm going to have to run back and get this food buff. I think it's extra shit. Yeah, I may as well add my score. It was terrible anyway. I think it's extra crap that you have to go back to a camp to eat the food. I kind of understand why and all that, but it's crap. It sucks. I hate having to go specifically back to a camp to get the food buff. It's really annoying. Ignis would fuck your wife. Probably. He wouldn't be able to find her though. Even blind, he'd probably have about the same chance as me as finding the clitoris, so... Anyway, keeping it family friendly, people, here. I'll go here. Let's have a bit of a camp down here, folks. Oh goddamn, blinding! Just stop telling me stuff that makes complete sense, blinding, please. I should have just used the map and returned to last rest point. What a dick. Anyway, thank you. Gravisphere scales with magic. Okay.
Who's up for a hike?
I mean, I cannot stand people that come into the stream and they give me good advice. I mean, what the hell, man? What the hell? Make your own stream if you want to give people good advice. Alright, well, watch me get to the campsite and I'll be like, oh, I'll just make some lasagna. What if I won't have the ingredients for it? You reckon?
It's kind of early, isn't it?
What do you reckon? Yeah, I know Nyx, you couldn't play as Nyx, but they're talking about having a playable Luna Freya, so, you know, anything's possible. Do I have the ingredient? Oh, luckily I do. There you go, boosts experience by 100%. Gigoogity. Wang! I'm only level 6 million, how can I do this time quest? Impossible. You cannot do this quest. 6 million is not enough, mate.
Look at you.
Extra chromosome, have you been here the whole time, mate? Did you see... Are you Peter Thompson, or is Peter Thompson another person? We have to get him talking at the same time. Anyway, did you hear my talk about your video there? Extra chromosome?
Right behind you. Easy now.
What am I doing? God damn, now I have to drive all the way back, don't I?
Aw, thanks,
Heck,
buddy.
damn it. Whatever, Chocobo. That would actually, if I had a bigger viewership, that might actually be a good way to stream. Like if I had a heaps of viewers, if you made another stream and just corrected my mistakes, man, that'd be a lot of them. Oh, yeah. If I had have said that, it would have sounded a whole heap sweeter, V2. The only V2 Cal needs is me. Oh. Yeah, Extra Chromosome, we were talking about your video where you use the exploit to get the Ruby Light or the Carbuncle buff to go into the
potions and stuff.
Nice.
to go into the timed quest to get a better time on it. I was just saying to the people, there was some guy linking or talking about your video, and I said, it's fine, like I don't hate on you for making that video, but personally I don't want to send links to it. I don't want to personally share it around, just because I don't want that exploit to come mainstream. But, you know, if anyone's interested, take a look at Extra Chromosome's channel. And feel horrible for yourself for exploiting the timed quest. But it's almost at a point now with the timed quest you almost have to exploit to get a really good score. I would say almost like you have to exploit to get a top score. So I don't know. I don't know. I've already got my Afro sword, so I really don't give a shit about the leaderboards at this point. But for anyone that's really trying to get that top spot, I could understand it being quite frustrating.
Now, eyes peeled, mouth closed. Say your prayers.
And again, I only have Noise Blaster. I'll say it again because I always get the question. I've only got the Noise Blaster normal, so this is definitely not the most efficient way to do it at all. Yeah, Extra, I really like exploits. Like, I love exploiting games. Like, really, really. Anything that makes it easier and saves me time, I really, really like and appreciate. But when it comes to online, I don't like exploits at all. I really don't. But there's some people that play games pretty much just to break them, and I can appreciate that. That's cool. Yeah, V2 actually does some pretty good mid-tier or mid-gear tier videos and stuff to show you how to do things with kind of the minimal equipment, which is good. Extra Chromosome, is it really hard to get the Ruby Light exploit to actually work in the first place? Does it take very specific conditions? I suppose it'd be trying to find an enemy that can actually kill you without you killing them first, maybe, around specific areas. Man, this is not going well right now. Oh, Prompto, I should give him the, I should give Prompto the thingamajig, the Krigoogly, the ribbon, so he stops getting, I wish I could word today. I can't word today. I should give him the, what is it, people? The ribbon. The ribbon. Where the ribbon? There it is. I don't really need it too much because I can stand on the spot and spam triangle, but... But yeah, generally I think this gives about, well, nearly 200,000 experience just for doing it once. So it's a fairly quick way to level. It's the fastest way to level at the moment, so I'm taking advantage of it. My team, generally they don't do all that much. I'm relying on the Gravisphere at the moment, but yeah, I can't be bothered. I've only got one ribbon at the moment as well. Again, laziness. I just haven't farmed enough Oracle Ascension coins. Or done the Rainbow Frog quests. I'm lazy. I'm friggin' lazy, man. But yeah, I thank you guys for here, giving me something to talk, or giving me someone to talk to, or something to distract me while I'm doing this kind of boring stuff is really nice. So thank you very much.
I'm dying of thirst here. I'm
I think we only need, what do we need? About 3 mil experience or something? And then we go to the Altisha Dingaling and we should have enough, roughly. 3 or 4 million should be enough experience, I think. Do.
Are those what I think they are? Gotcha!
Ouch. Boom. Take that. I love it when he gets hit by the 1,000 needles.
Prompto special coming up!
Whew.
Nice one, Prompto. What? My hands.
Get him.
One shot!
See the skill this takes, people? Absolutely skilled. I could be doing it faster, but yeah, whatever. It'll do. It'll do. I think I'm what, 110, level 110 now, so it really shouldn't take long to finish this up. Hi, Hoppy. What is the time? 11:30. Okay, I'm still good. Yeah, Mistol, I'm definitely streaming. When I stream another game, it won't be this. I'm thinking I'll probably do, depending what you guys think in chat. I might stream Horizon Zero Dawn. I haven't played it in ages. I've been getting the itch now, so maybe I'll stream that. It's a really, really good game, and it's got enough of a narrative that even if you aren't playing it, you can kind of enjoy the story as well. Craig, yeah, you can only get the Afro Sword in the time quest, mate. Otherwise, there's no other way to get it. But it's honestly not super useful. It's more the novelty than anything, I feel. Yeah, this is definitely not an efficient way to do this total quest. I should be using enhancement more. There's a whole different things I should be doing to make this faster. Meow. Erixa.
Stay on your feet.
Oh, hey.
Prompto, you're up. Yeah, I don't. If you guys want to talk about more efficient ways to farm this in chat, I don't mind. I'm not going to get offended or anything. Because whoa, what the heck was going on there? Because I am dog crap at efficiency, generally. Can I still use one of these outside of battle? Ooh, I can. Nessie. No. I wish we could see some Moogles or something in this game. That would be kind of cool. Like if this quest was tiny little Moogle dolls and the Cactuar running around would be really fun.
How should we do this, Noct?
Just do whatever. You're not helping.
Ouch. I'll use the enhancement.
Ignis, instructions. Here, this ought to give you an edge.
Yum.
Gladiator seems a bit tough.
Ow. I think Gravisphere is slower than using a Noise Blaster Plus, I think. But a Noise Blaster on its own, like not plus, does crap all damage to the enemies, really. I feel, anyway.
Nothing wanting more touching. Play it by ear then. Watch where you swing that thing!
Yeah, the bros, it's funny, when you fight the bros in the final trial, they absolutely ruin you. But then you get them into combat and they're like, and they're just useless. I wish they would fight as hard as they do against Noctis in every fight.
Prompto special coming up.
Nice one, Prompto.
Pew, 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 pew.
Stop bitching.
Yeah. Oh man, I would have already got bored of this if I wasn't streaming, I think. Already. But the thing is, once I get level 120, it'll be like, huh, I'm 120. There's not going to be like, oh, now I can do this, or this thing is going to be so much easier. It's just going to be like, huh, alright. Now I won't have to answer questions about why I'm not level 120. That's the only thing that's going to change it. In fact, if I hadn't have got so many comments on my video saying why am I not 120, I probably would have never hit 120, ever.
Knocked another one out. Right there.
Bang. Take that, buddy. Oops. Yeah, the crit grab looks really good. The yellow one. Really cool. And the AoE of it, the actual impact area is huge as well. It's a shame they didn't have like Ravager magic. Oops, didn't mean to use that one, but anyway. Okay, only a few stragglers left. Whatever, I'll use Gravisphere on them as well. I'm wondering, I think it's like really high time. Yeah, that looks badass, man. That's really good.
Just happy it's
I'm
over.
thinking that fishing quest, it's almost time that they have the fishing quest come up. It's almost that time. I'm thinking it's going to happen in, like, if it's not this week, maybe next week. Unless they get a really adverse reaction to the actual fishing quest, but I think it's pretty much due.
Are those what I think they are?
Phil, what do you think of Star Ocean 3? Is it a decent remake? Have they done anything to it, or is it... Holy shit! What is going on there? Is it a good HD mix? Did they do anything to it? There we go, we had the enhancement going too.
Here, this ought to give you an edge.
Right there.
Alright, it's coming up on 2 hours, so I may not actually even do my full 120 here. I was just doing something to fill up to the 2 hours, pretty much. I'm pretty much going to keep it, most of my streams around about 2 hours, I think. Even then, I think it's a bit long, but anyway. For me, my favorite Star Ocean game is Star Ocean 2, by far, on the PS1. It's just amazingly good. It only had 2D sprites for the fighting, but it was really good game. Star Ocean 2 is just kick-ass, man. Kick-ass. Is Star Ocean 3 similar to Star Ocean 2, or is it completely new game? Yeah, Star Ocean Till the End of Time, that's the newest one, isn't it? That's the Star Ocean 3, isn't it? I haven't played, I've watched my mate play a couple of the other ones, but I guess I couldn't get over the fact that it wasn't Star Ocean 2, so it kind of crippled me in that regard. I think Star Ocean 2 was just so great because it wasn't so much caught up in we have to make groundbreaking graphics and all that shit. Although the graphics back then were actually pretty good, but it used 2D sprites and it just did everything so lovingly. I really like that game. Alright, V2. Well, have fun, man. Thanks for stopping by the stream, and I'll check my Facebook chat. Thanks, man. Gravisphere. Yeah, coffee run sounds good, actually. I'm gonna be doing that pretty soon. Well, when I say coffee run, just going into the kitchen and making coffee, so... Yep, take that, you bastard. Alright, I'm going to do this one probably twice more, and then I'm pretty much going to end the stream. Well, I am going to end the stream, because I'm approaching 2 hours, and my wife probably wants to get the day started, I would say. Where am I going? Up here. But rest assured that I will get 120 this weekend. But if I do stream tomorrow, I'm not sure if I will or not yet, depending on my schedule. I will probably be streaming Horizon Zero Dawn, and if it's not tomorrow, it'll be on Monday. But if you guys add me to Twitter, I usually... I've been pretty bad with it lately, but I usually say when I'm going to stream and what time, so... Belicia... Beliaza? I don't know. I am not farming points, I am just farming experience at the moment. I am not doing this the most efficient way you could, but yeah. Get some Gravisphere going, Nate. Pew, 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 pew. Star Ocean 3 is very different to 2. See, that's not exactly what I want to hear. I just want to play Star Ocean 2. It's so good, man. Star Ocean 1 was on the Super Nintendo, I think. I haven't played it though, I don't know how different it is. The problem is, I could play Star Ocean 2 on an emulator, but I always feel it kind of... overall, it cheapens the experience. I've never played a game on an emulator and had it feel right. It kind of feels off to me a little bit. I can't quite put a finger on why, but it just, I don't know, it doesn't feel right. Xenosaga, I really have to play... Xenosaga, is that part of Xenogears, or is that something completely different? You can play Star Ocean 2 on PS3, really? Can you buy it off the PSN? Far out. Look at me just getting machine gun. Star Ocean 2 was somewhat similar to the old Tales games as well. In the fighting, in the like the actual battle sequences were somewhat similar. Okay, if you want to play PS1 games on the PS3, do you need one of those old tank, like the original PS3s, or is that only for PS2 games?
We're in for a fight.
Phil, does Star Ocean 3, does it have like the cooking and the metallurgy and stuff like that in it as well? I really like the whole profession system in Star Ocean 2. Pew. Oh, we did it. Yeah, boys! Okay, one more, and then I'm off. Then I'm off. Blinding Awesomeness, thank you very much for stopping by. And good luck with your corrupted saves. I hope it doesn't happen again. Oh, so Star Ocean 1 only came out on Japan in the Super Famicom. Well, he's not sure if it came out here. Whoops. Another one of my favorite Super Nintendo games, which I'm not sure if you Americans got it at all. I'm not sure if it's still... If you're an enthusiast, I guess you'd know about it. But a game that was only released in Japan and Europe, I believe, was called Terranigma. Terranigma was an exceptionally good action role-playing game on the Super Nintendo. It was so goddamn good. So if you're an American and you haven't heard of Terranigma on the Super Nintendo, or the Super Famicom, or whatever you call it, go play it. It's really, really good.
I'm one of the good guys.
I would say all time, it's one of my top all-time games, like, of ever. Noctis has got some animation glitches with that weapon there. Anyone ever play Parasite Eve? Mate, Parasite Eve on the PS1 was friggin' good. It was by Square Enix, and it was a really good game. It kind of combined a little bit of action elements with traditional RPG. You could move around, and depending on what weapon you had a like an attack sphere almost, or a grid that let you determine what you can target where you move around. Really, really, really good game. It's I can't say enough good about it. And it had a really good post game as well, where you could go up the Chrysler building, and you also got to carry over equipment to you got to choose one piece of equipment that you carry over to your new game as well, which is kind of cool. Yeah, it had a dome-style combat system, I guess you could say. But Parasite Eve, I guess it wouldn't have aged well though. I guess the graphics would look like utter shit these days, but really good game. It's so good. I never played Parasite Eve 2 though. I'm quite interested. Oh, Parasite Eve 2 was trash, was it? That's a shame. Yeah, the Chrysler building it kicked your ass, man. It was difficult. It really was. I don't remember what was like the suffix of the Star Ocean 2. What was that called? Star Ocean... It wasn't just called Star Ocean 2, was it? I'm sure it was called like Star Ocean Blue or something. Ah, Star Ocean, the second story. That was what it was called. Really good game. Such a great game. Jesus. Yeah, I remember, man, PS1 was glorious. Absolutely glorious for games. Because around about the same time where Parasite Eve came out, I think Resident Evil 2 was also out. So it was really good to get your fix of horror. Yeah, Star Ocean second story. Oh, Star Ocean, man. So good. I didn't know what the suffix was for it, or the title of Star Ocean was, so I saw Till the End of Time was getting a remake, and I was like, holy shit, Star Ocean 2! It's not till I looked into it that I realized it was Star Ocean 3, so blech. Although if you guys say it's good, maybe I'll take a look, but we'll see. What am I doing? Running into rocks. Thrilling, enthralling gameplay here, people. Enthralling. I guess I don't even really need to. I was thinking, I'm used to Neo where you have to save at certain points, but this you can save anyway. Do you remember that Dino Crisis? I always saw it. I never got to play it, though. I wonder if it'd be playable these days or not. Dino Crisis looks friggin' kick-ass, man. It looks really good. I've never played it, though. And I believe they had some, like, combo or score attack, or the bigger damage you did or the more score you got, the more experience or rewards or something you got from it. I know they had some type of system like that. Anyway, that's pretty much what I was going to do on the stream today. Sorry it's not very, well, I can't really be sorry because it's just Final Fantasy. There's no real new content to be covering. But definitely, if you unsubscribe to the channel already, make sure you do, because we're going to get, in the next week, we're going to get a lot more information out of E3 about upcoming things, so make sure you tune in for those. But I'll be posting stuff as soon as I find out about it. I'll be posting it. Thank you very much for stopping by the stream, guys. You've made some very boring farming and grinding stuff bearable. So, yeah. Thank you very much for stopping by the stream. But I have to get on with my day and go visit my mum as well and do a few things with the family. But yeah, thank you very much for stopping by the stream. Thank you, Miss Thol, always, for being a good moderator and having giving me the £5 super chat. It really helps out. And Sarah Hips giving me the $20 donation, which was really, really good. And yeah, good luck on finding your new job, Sarah. Anyway, guys, I'm not going to get to 120 right now. I guess I got to do too much else today. But thanks very much for stopping by. Everyone in the chat, I really like the fact that you guys get along so well and you're talking about stuff and bringing up all this nostalgia for me too. So, if you like this video, please leave a like. Got any comments, suggestions down below. And if you haven't subscribed already, then please do so. This has been Lemon Eating Cow. Moo, 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 moo. See you guys. Have a good weekend.